Welcome back, all you Iced GT gamers. This is Iced GT coming to you live from Southern California. It's been a long time since we've had a chance to talk, but that's because I was too busy playing the VIP demo this weekend, and that's what this video is going to be about. While we watch some of the highlights from my stream of the demo over the weekend, let's go ahead and get right into my post-mortem. From most people accounts, the VIP demo this past weekend was a failure. At least in part. The degree of the failure is open to interpretation, and that's what we're going to talk about. Since you've probably heard all of the specifics at this point, I'll just give you the Cliff Notes version. There were issues ranging from login problems to rubber banding issues, and of course, the infamous infinite loading screen. In addition, there were a number of bugs in the game itself, ranging from gear that had 0% bonuses, to ultimate abilities that failed to go off, to quest-breaking ones like the one I experienced when in the Stronghold mission, the 8th echo of the first Shaper relic simply never spawned and made the mission uncompletable during the one and only time that I actually managed to play through it. Although, to be fair, my biggest criticism is not actually of the bugs, but rather in the Colossus's gameplay. I wanted to be the tank. I wanted to be hashtag Thick Boys Save Lives. I wanted to be rolling up there, dishing out a ton of pain, taking a ton of pain, and making a name for myself in the squad. And the Colossus is just unfortunately a little bit too squishy to be considered the tank in the squad, at least in its current configuration. I'll give you an example. Near the end of the demo, I had acquired both a rare and an uncommon piece of equipment that, in my component slot, would allow me to increase my armor such that I had 26 health bars for going up against the Stronghold. Now, to be fair, we were trying to play the Stronghold on the hard difficulty, and the enemies do have significantly more health and damage output, but even with 26 health bars, I was still able to be mowed down by a single heavy with a flamethrower in precisely 5 seconds. That should not be happening. Worse yet is that after our squad wiped a couple of times, when it reloaded us into the mission, suddenly it forgot that I had components equipped and took me back down to about 10 health bars. That made things really, really bad. If it were just the health, though, I could maybe get away with it. But you've got a shield. Yeah, you can tank. You've got a shield. You can just, rock with, tanking damage. And yeah, it can only take fire from a machine gunner attack for about 2 seconds before it's out of health, too. I'm hoping that maybe, just maybe, they've worked that out in a future build. But we'll have to see. The list of challenges goes on quite a bit beyond just these that I've mentioned. It doesn't mean, however, that the VIP demo was a complete failure. BioWare was not oblivious or mute during all of this. They were actively engaging the community through social media throughout the weekend. And they committed to using that information gleaned from all of the problems. They're hard at work currently implementing fixes, and some of which we're going to be able to see in the open demo starting this coming weekend. Now, any game in development is going to have issues. Heck, there are plenty of games that have been released that have been terrible after they've launched. Don't even get me started on the problems that Star Wars Galaxies experienced when it first came out. Let's also take into consideration that this demo was created based on a snapshot of a build from 6 weeks ago. So it is missing everything that has been fixed in the final build since then. I have seen numerous sources online that have stated that the VIP demo was a significant step back in features and quality of life improvements, even from the playtest seen in London just a few weeks ago, such as quality of life fixes such as increased flight time and the team status indicators were not present at all in the demo. When you take this into account, while it was definitely a failure for the players who experienced the issues, the demo I think was actually a win in respect to what we'll see when the game goes live in just a few short weeks. I just wish that BioWare had called the demo what it actually was. It was functionally a closed beta. The word demo, in and of itself, implies that it is a sample of the finished product and evokes a certain degree of polish that was not present in this demo. And while I commend BioWare for allowing us this level of access to their game this long before it actually goes live, I think that they could have been more honest with themselves about the capabilities of such an older build of the game. In the end, I am more inclined to say the demo was actually a success rather than a failure, and I'm probably in the minority in that respect. BioWare was able to get their product out there for the people to see, and they got the ability to see what kind of challenges the final build of the game might pose at launch, which gives us the chance to experience a game that is going to be better than it would have been if they hadn't done this. I personally thoroughly enjoyed the demo. Playing with my friends and a few bugs in a pre-launch build is not going to change that key fact. It was fun. Let me know in the comments how you felt about the VIP demo, if you got a chance to participate in it, whether you actually were ever able to get past the infinite loading screen. That's going to wrap it up for today's video. If you like this content and you want to see more of it on my channel, feel free to like and subscribe to my channel down below. Leave a comment, positive or negative. I love to hear your feedback. If you disliked all of this content, feel free to leave a dislike down below. And as always, this is IceGT signing off. Have a great night.